team action. And from behind! Oh, come on! They're trying to screw him before this match even begins.
You can't be surprised. This is what needs to be done to make an impact.
What a shot by Heath Slater. I was talking to Scott Dawson in the back earlier tonight. Scott calls himself the tactician of the Revival.
These superstars are about to put on a clinic in tag team competition, guys. That's how good they are.
Scott Dawson says he is an innovator in the ring while still being old school.
Well, taking lessons from some of the greats like the Minnesota Wrecking Crew, Scott Dawson prides himself on being a ring general.
He took an incredible pounding there.
Tag is made.
Oh, from the top rope now.
The weekly rankings are out, guys, and this superstar has to feel pretty darn good about them.
German suplex released. Wilder connecting with a solid shot. That was rough.
Oh, that was a vicious shot.
A favorable ranking for sure for this superstar, as Byron was saying, but that shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone. It's been one great performance after another as of late, if you ask me.
Yeah, it really has, Cole. And like Byron was saying, when you're ranked that high, you have to feel good about yourself. Now, let's see if that equates to another victory here tonight.
Bravo to the voters this past week. It seems they finally got the rankings right, and I know this superstar agrees with me. It's about time.
Heath Slater in a tough spot here. His hopes of winning this tag team match are starting to dwindle.
I'd say he's a little overwhelmed at this point for sure, which is a little surprising to me, given what we've seen him do in the past.
Well, while Corey lauds the power rankings voting process, I will say that there are more than a few people who think a few mistakes were made this past week, particularly as it relates to the superstars ranking.
Michael, I'm not at all surprised to hear that Corey has a different opinion than pretty much the rest of the world. It's like he's not happy unless he's pushing somebody's buttons.
Believe it or not, guys, this superstar wasn't overly pleased with this past week's rankings. And you know what? I tend to agree. Who's voting on this stuff anyway?
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing. That could have been disastrous.
Drop kick. Beautiful. Now it's Heath Slater. Well, while I disagree with Corey's assessment of this week's rankings, I do support his right to an opinion. And you too can voice your opinion on this week's rankings by using hashtag WWE Power Rankings on social media.
And I'm seeing a lot of varying opinions, which is great. Though, interestingly enough, I don't see any that agree with what Corey was saying. Go figure.
Talk about sending a message. What power, what a slam, what damage. Wilder's fired up.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Knee stop!
That'll ruin your leg.
Good point by Byron earlier. If there's an opening to execute the finisher, you got to take it. The last thing you want to do is let your opponent hang around for no reason. I can tell you, bad things happen when you do that. If you don't believe me, just go back and watch Skip versus Barry Horowitz from 1995.
I remember that like it was yesterday, Cole. Instead of putting Horowitz away, Skip thought it would...
Dawson.
Boom! Dawson takes out the knee.
Uh-oh. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? Oh, man, he slid inverted figure 4 leg lock. Slater's going to be singing a little off-key after that. Man, talk about a painful move.
And we have our winners. And here's another quick look at those superstars in action in that tag team battle.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history. Count yourselves lucky, people. You might watch WWE for years and only see a match that good a few times. Epic.
Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder, the Revival.
And that's a huge tap-out victory there.
What we just saw there was a doctorate class in tag team competition. They just took the game to a whole other level.